Yo, so it's been a week since I uploaded my review on Lugh World, and to my surprise, there's been a few updates since. We got bug fixes, quality of life updates, and even a cash shop being changed. So I think it's time I pull an IGN and go over the game one more time, especially the patches. I uploaded my original video on April 10th, and since we've gotten 3 patch notes, so we're going to get into those. On April 12th, the game received some improvements such as adjustments to improve gameplay and boss interactions, which comes down to respawn behavior, as some enemies could and would respawn underground or in a rock. The boss interactions was just some quality of life, making it possible to summon a boss with just one player, as well as displaying the remaining time required to summon the boss. Now keep in mind that to maintain systems of required player count, you'll need a strong player base to avoid players not being able to participate in some content. So making your MMO solo friendly is a good call. It's only natural that over time, as new games release and the player's interests shift, we'll see a decline in player base. And we also got some bug fixes. The corrupted mush hood, I believe that's the boss, wouldn't spawn on some servers. That was fixed. As well as an issue where players would get a already logged in error preventing them from playing the game. This was also fixed. When it comes to the bug fixes, I haven't personally experienced any of these, but it's always good to see a dev fixing problems. Okay, so now here's where things get interesting though. Over the next 3 days, Lugh World saw some big changes. On April 13th, literally back-to-back patch notes, okay? April 13th and April 15th, we got some more patch notes on the game. This time around, there was nothing more than general fixes, stability, and gameplay improvements made. However, we are given the holy grail of bug fixes. Now sit back and relax, because I'm going to speed through these. They're all important in the big picture, but there's one update that can change the future of this game, so let's get into it. The April 13th bug fixes we've seen, where fixed an issue where creatures could respawn in rocks, fixed a bug where Celia would disappear unexpectedly, fixed an issue where players outside the party range were displayed as level 99. They are now correctly appear as a dash or hyphen, I believe. I'm not sure how this affects gameplay, but like I said before, it's always good to see devs fixing their game. Fixed the performance issue where Electro King effect caused severe FPS drops. Now, I never experienced this, but we all know FPS drops is just a no. Just no. Fixed an issue with inverted hair items in the store. Fixed a bug where Muska could spawn underneath the ground. Fixed additional scenarios where the unstuck feature could fail. Fixed additional cases related to the already logged in message. Those are all the bug fixes we got on April 13th. Now we're gonna go over to April 15th. Fixed an issue with the collect 5 leaf daily quest not progressing correctly. Fixed the mismatch where the food icon showed cooldown, but it was still possible to feed a loot. Fix the issue where healing potions and items could be used without effect and still trigger cooldowns. This is when I experienced myself. If you're in combat and eat food, instead of popping a health potion, you would eat your food, it would take it from your inventory, but you would not gain the health benefits. So that's a good fix. Fixed inconsistencies where map names appeared in English while NPCs displayed Portuguese. Fixed multiple incorrect icons in Season 1 tasks. Fixed an issue where entering a portal while flying caused character glitches. Fixed multiple respawn issues affecting higher level macaws and general spawn delays. Fixed an issue where tutorial videos would not display, showing a black screen instead. It looks like this one was just on Mac and Linux. Fixed a bug where equipping the full body Thoxvion? I think it's Thoxvion, yeah. The full body Thoxvion skin resulted in a floating head. That one sounded funny, okay. And now here's the big one. Balance changes and economy updates. Limited progression items have been removed from the gem store. This is a huge W. They then follow up with the statement, over the past few years, where did years come from? Over the past few days, we've been closely following community feedback regarding the gem shop and its impact on game progression. This feedback is essential to help guide the experience we're building together. As part of the game's ongoing evolution, we've made an important adjustment to progression related items. Potions and legendary crystals are no longer available through gems. Huge. These items can now be obtained exclusively in in-game currency through a new NPC in Miranda's market. The gem shop is now focused on cosmetic and convenience items only, with no direct impact on gameplay. That's a great update. I just really wish the game started that way. There's no way to know how many people have refunded the game simply because of the cash shop, you know? They continue on with saying, this change is part of a broader direction to strengthen the in-game economy in a sustainable way, valuing progression within the game world and ensuring balanced growth for different playstyles. More than just an isolated update, this is a step in our long-term commitment to keeping the game fair, healthy, and consistent as it evolves. So this was definitely the best decision they could have made. It's exactly what the game needed. Because when a game sells power, it usually creates a problem. Progression starts to feel slow on purpose, just so you can spend a little bit of money. And it's funny because that's exactly what I stated in my first video. By making these items purchasable with in-game currency instead, Lugh World is basically saying if you want to progress, just play the game. And that is the healthiest option for everybody involved. It keeps the economy more balanced, makes progression feel earned, and puts all the players on an even playing field, whether you spend money or not. It's still early, but I really feel like this is a solid step in the right direction. And honestly, more games need to do this. Or just scratch the whole item shop. Initially, I was gonna refund the game. Yeah, it's only $11, but it's like paying $11 to stump your toe. Not only can it be done for free, there are a lot better options for the price range. But in the end, I decided not to, because like I said before, there's potential here. And with the devs frequently dropping patches, I'm interested in seeing where things end up. And not only that, I'm interested in what you guys think of these patches so far. I know some of you respect it, as in my last video, I got some complaints in the comments about the cash shop. So let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely be reading and responding. I love engaging with you guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's been your boy Somethug, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Word.